Abide with Me, Here at the Castle, written by Anthony Luke Hyslop, illustrated by Alexander Jasinski. In a broken-down castle on a cliff above the bay sat a scared little lamb. He had wanted to play. Now lost and confused and not sure where to go, Nathaniel the lamb lay shaking in the snow. The lamb had run away, but from whom he didn't know, and his wool was unclean, a big mess from head to toe. He was glad to find shelter in this faraway space, but could he find safety in an isolated place? On the very next morning, through the mist above the bay, flew a huge evil dragon who was searching for his prey. Both his wings boomed like thunder with each terrifying flap, and his tail sliced the mist like a whip with a snap. Then he landed on the beach, and he drank from the sea, and he roared, "No one hides from the likes of me!" As he climbed the jagged cliff, the old castle shook, and his nostrils flared with each breath that he took. "Help, help!" bawled Nathaniel as he speedily stood. The little lamb was scared, and he didn't feel good. The dragon loudly huffed, "I know the place where you reside. There isn't any refuge. You can't run and you can't hide." He puffed huge clouds of smoke, and he shouted from the tower, "Yes, I am Fear, and I have the greatest power." So Nathaniel froze as he didn't know what to do. He was crippled by each word that the dragon would spew. The dragon clenched his teeth as he leapt toward the ground. Nathaniel felt so helpless, and in fear he was bound. Then suddenly beside him, in the fog and the mist, was a great growling lion. Was he there to assist? First a terrifying dragon, then a lion in view. Nathaniel bleated loudly, "Help, what should I do?" When the lamb took one look at the mighty lion's claws, the dragon came toward him with his wide open jaws. But the lion bravely pounced, and he scratched the beast's eye. Then the feisty dragon fell back with a roar and a cry, and his anger grew to rage, which he wouldn't just forget. So he made a hot flame, and he blew this lethal threat. So at once the lion's shielded poor Nathaniel from this blow, and the hot flames from the dragon made the ground to be aglow. Then the lion fought the dragon, and he went straight for his throat. With a grunt the lion added, "This one isn't a goat!" The dragon pierced the lion's paw, and blood poured slowly out. Then Nathaniel gasped and quivered as he heard the dragon shout, "This small lamb isn't yours. Look at where this creature lays. He's inside my ruined castle, which lies deep within the haze." But the lion with conviction said, "This lamb has got my mark. I will save sheep who cry out to me from places that are dark." When the dragon reared his head so he could give one final blow, full of courage the great lion simply spoke one word, "No!" So the beast then cowered quickly, and he backed away to leave. He was horrified that he had failed, the lamb would now believe. Am I worthy of protection and this love I've just been shown? I'm so glad that he will fight for me. I'll never be alone. Then the lion asked Nathaniel, "Can you get up on your feet? I know it's hard to walk when you've been crushed by a defeat. You are saved, my little lamb, so now come and follow me. In the places where I dwell, you are safe and you are free." So my friend, when you feel frightened or alone throughout the night, like a lamb cry for help, then rely on his great might. Help is there on the hilltop. You are never on your own, but the dragon loves the castle, and in darkness he will roam. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence comes my help? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not allow your foot to be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve you from all evil. He shall preserve your soul. The Lord shall preserve your going out and your coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore.